Hello everybody. I'm sorry about the lighting or if you can hear the rain in the background. It's raining right now. So we're just gonna do the best we can with this video because today is actually April 1st. Yay! It is April 1st right now. It is 12:28 in the afternoon. I have to return to work. I need to set an alarm actually for 1. I have about 30 minutes to film this video and then I have to head back to my job. So we're just going to try our best to get through it. So without further ado, let's get into my March wrap up so we can do our April TBR. Last month at the beginning of March, I gave you guys a little March TBR that I put together and I unfortunately did not do a very good job. I think I got to like 3 of the books on our TBR. I think I had like 10. Anyways, so in March I read 5 books. So let's start with the first book we read in March, which was on our TBR, Things We Hide from the Light. This is the second book in the Knock 'Em Out series by Lucy Score. My sister talked about wanting to read this book and I had said that I had both this and the third one and I had never read them. I don't remember like my exact thoughts about it. So yeah, I read this the first week of March, like pretty much the day after I think I filmed this video, I started this book. So far in the series, I believe Lena and Nash are my favorites. I really like Naomi and Knox for the first book, but I think that Lena in this is just so much better. So star rating for this book, I gave this a 4.5 on Goodreads. I just put a 4, but in the little thing I say 4.5. I wrote, I absolutely love Lena and Nash. They're definitely my favorite couple so far in the series. I guess I gotta read the third and have a final answer on who's my favorite couple. But it was a very good read. Any of Lucy Score's books for me are like top-notch, fantastic reads because she's just an amazing, amazing author. So if you want to read the Knock 'Em Out series, I highly recommend. I'm gonna try and read the third one in April, but we'll see what happens. There's our first book for March. So following that, we read Practice Makes Perfect a couple of days after that, and I thoroughly enjoyed this book a lot. I gave this book 4 stars, flat, just a flat 4 stars. It was really, really good. I think I definitely liked this couple more than I liked the other couple in like the companion novel of this, which is When in Rome. I just love Annie. She was so funny and so cute in this book. And what's his name? Will, loved him. Bodyguard, tattoos, just chef's kiss amazing. Highly, highly recommend this book. I gave it a 4 stars just because there were a lot of lulls where I felt like it got really slow and kind of boring. I think the 4 stars is mostly for entertainment value just because it was so entertaining and funny and cute. And also this cover is beautiful. Like the color, it's just beautiful. Following Practice Makes Perfect, I picked up Check and Mate, which I did film an entire reading vlog for because I've pretty much almost filmed a reading vlog for every other Ali Hazelwood book that I've read. So of course I had to film this one. That is going out, I believe, this coming Friday. So after you guys see this video, that one will be coming out super soon. I did tab the book. If you guys want more of my like super in-depth thoughts on this book, you guys will of course get that video. But ultimately I settled on a 4.5 stars for this book. It was fantastic, entertaining, it was funny, it was cute. There were a couple of things I didn't love about it, but of course if you want to know more about my in-depth thoughts, you can watch that vlog when it comes out later this week. And that's all I have to really say about it. It was a fantastic read. Following that, I read the only book that I don't have physically. That is Geekarella by Ashley Poston. I had been itching for another Ashley Poston book. I was so close to rereading The 7-Year Slip just because I love Ashley Poston's writing. So I picked up Geekarella. This is an older book from her. I believe this is from like 2017. I ultimately gave the book 4 stars. It was actually really good. It took me a very long time to get through though. It took me about like 3 or 4 days to read. I had a hard time getting into it because I feel like the first half of the book is a lot of just like filler information that feels very unnecessary. And then you pass the 50% mark and you get to this like big point of the story and then it like flies from there. And then it's really good, it's really entertaining, it keeps your attention. But before then I had a really hard time like really sticking to the story. It was just a lot of like information I felt like was so unnecessary and I didn't need to know. But 4 stars, fantastic. Would highly recommend if you're into like Star Wars-esque sort of stuff. It's supposed to be a fairy tale retelling, of course, like Cinderella, but with a girl who is like obsessed with this thing called, what's it called? Starfield. It's basically Star Wars, it's just not Star Wars. It kind of sounds like Firefly in a way almost, or like Star Trek, but it's just like different. But yeah, it was really cute, it was really good. It just takes a really long time to like get into the meat of the story. But I still really, really liked it and gave it 4 stars. Would highly recommend reading. And the last book that I read for March was Happily Never After by Miss Lynn Painter. I got this in my bookshelf video. I ordered this off barnesandnoble.com and was really excited for it to come because I really wanted to read it because I had heard pretty good things about it. But then as it got closer to the time that this was shipping out to me and I received it, I started seeing a lot of the booktubers that I really like read it and not really love it. And I have to concur that it wasn't my favorite. I gave this book a 3.5 stars, which is kind of low for me, but 3.5 is still like a pretty good book. I'd highly recommend reading it. If you are a Lynn Painter fan, you'll probably enjoy her writing. But I can't agree, there were some things about the book that I just felt were kind of eh. There's not a lot of meat to the story. I feel like I was missing a lot of information. It was cute, it was fun, it was entertaining, so that is why I ultimately got a 3.5 stars and not anything lower than that. So if you are a Lynn Painter fan, I'd suggest reading it. If you're not a huge Lynn Painter fan, then do what you want to do. I don't know. I hope I did a good job explaining what I read this month. I only read 5 books, which feels kind of low, but at the same time, like, what are you gonna do? Okay, moving along. Our April TBR, everybody. Let's get started. So I decided that since I have watched so many people do TBRs using like prompts, I want to do it too. So I found this website called Hey Reader that has like little cards that you can pick from and stuff. So we're going to screen record our screen. We're recording. So we're going to do the little TBR game thing. We're going to put prompts and then we're going to find the books. So I think we're going to go with 5 prompts this time. Or like 5 books. I feel like last time 10 was a bit overachieving of me. The most I think I've ever read in a month is like recently has been like 7. That's like a really big number. And that was in February. I read 7 books. That was crazy. Last month I read 5. So we're going to go with 5 because it's a pretty like attainable number for me, I think. So that's what we're going to go with. Okay, ready? So it says pick any card. Random author last name letter. Okay, moving along. Okay, ready? Let's pick this one. Written by 2 authors. Ooh, okay. Interesting. I don't even know if we're going to be able to find one like that. An author's debut novel. Okay, okay. I feel like some of these are going to be kind of hard to find, though. Okay, 2 more. Let's do this one. A place in the title. I feel like these are going to be really hard. Okay, last one, guys. Ready? This one. Translated from a different language. I don't think I have a single book on my TBR. We're going to try again. Okay, we're going to do another one. 1 word title. Let's do a random letter generator. Okay, random letter. W. Now we got to go look at our TBR. Oh my god, let's go. Okay, here's my mess of a TBR shelf, guys. Okay guys, we're going to do a quick little wrap up of our April TBR for you guys, just to do a quick little rundown of all of the books. Here's our TBR, everybody. Let's go through the books and what prompt they go with. So first up, we have Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. This is for the written by 2 authors prompt because Christina Lauren is a combined pen name for Christina and then a girl Lauren. I don't know their last names, okay? I only know them as Christina Lauren. Okay? Okay. Moving along. Next we have What Happens After Midnight by K.L. Walter. I don't freaking know, okay? This is for the random letter last name prompt that we got at the beginning. So we got W and Walters starts with W. So there's our W read. Next we have Daughter of the Moon Goddess, which this is for the author's debut novel. This was Su Lin Tan's debut, but this also is now a series or a duology. There's this one and the second one. So we're going to try and get to this. I really want to read it, but I just don't think this time of year is really for fantasies. So we'll see what happens. This is just the only debut I could find. on the shelf. So next we have A Place in the Title, and that is The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. Again, this is one that I just kind of went with because it seemed like this is a place, so we're going with it. Last but not least, we have a one-word title that we're cheating with because all the other books on my shelf that are one-word titles I don't want to read right now, like Layla by Colleen Hoover. I don't want to read that. So we're going with the naturals because we're just going to ignore the, and it's just naturals, okay? Counts. I want to read this. I'm going to read it anyway, so we're just going to cheat. Travis, I know you're going to be mad at me, but I don't really care. Anyways, the naturals. Do I need to give you guys like a synopsis of the books, or you guys don't care? I don't know. I might make a whole reading vlog for this entire series because this is like a Criminal Minds, but like teenager version. So it's a bunch of teenagers that are basically helping solve cold cases for the FBI. So it's basically Criminal Minds just with teenagers, like I said. So I might make a vlog of this month. I'm not sure. We'll see what all happens. But hopefully, I want to read this. That's why we're cheating and getting rid of the, you know, we're cheating. It's fine. It's my video. I can do what I want. So, okay, quick, before we wrap up the video completely and we're done, whatever, I'm going to go through a couple of books that I'm really excited about that are coming out this month that I will probably end up reading over the TBR books because I'm nuts. First one being Wild Love by Miss Elsie Silver. I believe that comes out, I have it written down somewhere. Let me find it for you. Wild Love comes out April 9th, and I'm very, 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 very excited. Just so it's known, I'm reading that no matter what. I don't care what I'm reading at the time. We are putting anything on a pause and we are reading Wild Love. Elsie Silver is one of my #1 authors and I love her so much. So I need to know what's going on in that book so bad. Another book that's coming out literally tomorrow is The Rule Book by Sarah Adams, which I didn't even realize is like part of the cheat sheet world. Like that's like the companion novel to it or something. Apparently they're like connected. Didn't know that. I saw it on her Instagram yesterday and I was like, really? So gonna be reading that soon, hopefully. And also Funny Story by Emily Henry comes out this month at the very end, April 23rd. So lots of books to read, lots of things to get through. So I will let you guys know and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe down below. And don't forget to put on those post notifications to get a notification the next time I post. Can I say that any faster? Holy, did I even say words just now? Like, what? Okay, guys. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Toodles! It's 1 o'clock. Are you serious? My timer just went off. That just took me 30 minutes to film. Ugh.